So let's get this situated. Where I want to introduce you. I don't normally talk about French artists, which I will be talking about here. Um, if you are trying to learn French and you do it musically, I would listen to this guy named Stromae because Stromae helped me learn French a little bit better than just in class learning. So if you want to learn it, I definitely say go listen to Stromae. He released a song. It's called Sante, which no surprise. We'll really get into talking about him in a few minutes after a word from our sponsor. However, I think I should point out that a few of his songs that have made it to United States are Papa Ute, Formidable, Formidable, Papa Ute. So these are songs that have made it to the U.S. and a lot of some U.S. students use it to learn French, and a lot to just promote it that way. So it's always good to, if you want to learn French that way, learn it musically. Definitely listen to Stromae. He's releasing an album soon. He released a single, and it's called Sante, Sante, and we're gonna really talk about it after a word from our sponsor, which is always great. But it's also, I think this is a new entrance into a world where I don't really talk about other artists from other countries or out there, but I feel that I can translate it and also tell you guys about it. This is gonna seem a little longer than normal. Merry Christmas and joy. Joy. Is it Joy now? Joy Noel to the French, the Canadians, people that speak French. Joy Noel, and we'll really get into this after a word from our sponsor. Joy Noel. After a word from our sponsor, and Joy Noel to all, and Merry Christmas to all. Joy Noel basically means Merry Christmas in French. So, and my French is a little rusty, so we'll really get into it. So, if you ever, I'm a Suja, and I say we're gonna talk about Stromae's song, where I think honestly, I think this is probably the best way to explain it. But he just talks about manners, and then about celebrate Paul to Lamont, where he just kind of talks about celebrating for everyone. That's really actually what it translates to. Where he talks about situations where I think it's where he's just paying respect to people, and he's saying he'll hold a glass and kind of cheer to. Yeah, I guess Americans would call it cheer, where they just celebrate what people have been doing for, like, he says thank you to celebrate for nurses, celebrate for pilots, and he just says cleaners. He really just goes to the list and names a lot of people that we should be thankful that they're doing. So, like, when we make a mess, we should clean everything up. And he just kind of really speaks about us being able to have manners and respect for people for what they're doing for us. That isn't necessarily part of their criteria, where he talks about pilots, politicians, nurses, truck drivers, bakers, fishermen, and he talks about situations where there isn't a lot that's talked about, where younger parents have become a common thing nowadays, and he just says that through their tears they will make it through, which that is a deep perspective to take on a song where it's very, like I said, the song literally says let's celebrate to drinking, and necessarily drinking, but he says, let's celebrate. I'm hold a glass to celebrate the things that are happening, which I don't think is a bad idea to have in today's society, where he's saying keep your manners, be respectful to all people. But he's also saying and there's a small snippet where he talks about calling the manager, which I don't think besides American culture they've called it Karens, which means somebody that's starting drama or recording it or putting themselves in a situation where they're not supposed to be, and causing more commotion. Which I don't think any other cultures or continents or countries or states that have like these issues, but I think America is the best example I can think of, which is good because he just really says celebrate. And then as I said, he talks about bon mayer, which is manners in French. But overall, I think this song, even though I am a little late, this song came out 3 months ago, and I'm just talking about it because I wasn't aware about really the song, because I do keep up with his works, but I really wasn't aware. But visually, this is an amazing song visually. I think it's different, where it's not as visible, visual, they mean the same thing, where they just basically mean visually, but I think it's more appealing because I saw it on a American TV show where I think it's Jimmy Fallon is the guy, where he just plays it around and a choir of people that are sitting in chairs playing instruments, but they're also in tune with him, where you can see him enjoying the songs and music that he makes, which is very rare for a lot of artists nowadays, because as I said, the song is very short, but it expresses a lot. And in the music video, right, so with them having fun performing it live, which is great, and that's how I caught it, was being live on television or TV, whatever you call it, or streaming services. But it's very reflective, but it's also the visuals, the normal people that's in there, the dancing that he always does. He brings the public into it and makes these amazing visually appealing. It's very good though, because we understand that there are a lot of things going on, and he's just really talking about manners. Like when he talks about a topic in a song, he carries that song for so long that it doesn't feel like a long. But the visuals for the music videos are always great, and they're always they keep you focused on the video, which is great. But overall, I do kind of enjoy how he talks about politicians, nurses, the persons. I think I'm saying wrong, but I think it's people, everyone. It's very great that he's celebrating just the normal middle class people, the poor people. He's just celebrating people in the jobs that they're doing, and he's talking about manners that we kind of need to bring back up in the society today. So I think overall this song is great. The lyrics are very essential, but he says like, if you don't respect me and stuff like that, which I think that it's more of him making his own different statement. But he's saying, you might not like me or respect me, but good manners is always good to have, which it is true. Good manners is always good to have. A lot of people don't have good manners, don't keep constantly good manners, so that could be an issue. If you're at because there are a lot of people going out, so if you have like a tip staff and stuff like that, tip them. I know it's part of different cultures where you leave your own tip, but then there's a gratuity fee for others. So really, if you go out and hold like visual effects and stuff, I do say be cautious to your waiters, be cautious to people you encounter with, waiters, cook staff, busboys, anybody, politicians, nurses, doctors, EMTs, the list goes on, right? But I think the respect is key here, and I think him just saying, let's celebrate to everyone, because we made it through a situation which is when every 10 years, every 20 years, might even be a century, we've gone through it now, so let's celebrate the people that helped us get through it, which is a very good concept to have for this song. So overall, I do say the song is an 8.9 out of 10. It's a Huit. Huit over D's. D's over Huit/D's. So I think that is, I think the reason it is the way it is because of the way the song is. Like, this song is perfect. But is Huit out of 10? It really is, because, and it's 8 out of 10. Just they're the same thing, but I'm speaking two different languages. But it's just because the song is just saying, hey, you might not look out for them, but please respect them. Have good manners wherever you go and stuff like that. Which is, I think, is a very good way to explain this song, because a lot of people aren't. You know, a lot of people believe in not tipping and stuff like that. So just be aware that there are a lot of waiters that get paid off of the tips and not actually the actual money or the gratitude that check that's already made at the table. So they get paid off of tips. So just, if you ever want to just tip, yeah, just great. Ever have a good Christmas, and just ever have a good Christmas. So